What is going on, everybody? We are back with a brand new video, and we have got a new playmat here as well, finally retiring the Van Gogh playmat, at least for a little bit. As lovely of a playmat as that is, we did have to kind of switch it up a little bit, and I do love this playmat a lot, actually. Now that I've pulled it out and actually gotten to seeing it, it looks absolutely amazing, so definitely love this playmat a lot, and I'm very excited to be using it today for a bit of a different video. So we've been doing opening videos here for quite a bit now, but we haven't done a certain kind of video in a while, and we are finally back with one today, and that is a PSA submission return video. I'm very excited to go over this. We have quite a few slabs here, as you guys can see. Oh, we have quite a few slabs here, as you guys can see, so I won't be taking too much time between each card. I'll try my best to kind of get through them quickly so it's not too long of a video. And yeah, so the first few slabs that we're going to be seeing here are from a friend of mine. He submitted a few cards with me when I sent these out. And then I have a few non-Pokemon cards, so I'll kind of speed through quickly on those. We have a few Weiss Schwartz cards along with a sports card, so you'll kind of see that mix in there. But I just wanted to show them off because they are part of the submission. I thought they were kind of cool to show off. But yeah, I'm very excited to get into this, and yeah, let's go. So real quickly before I do get into it, I have seen a few of these grades, so I know that some of them won't be new to me, but it's only been a couple of them, and you guys will have seen a couple of them on Twitter if you follow me already, because I did try to sell them. One of them being the Reshiram and Zekrom, which I did end up selling to someone who I believe will give it a good home, so I'm happy for that. And then there's a Charizard there as well, which you guys will see in here, because I do still have it, so I'll reveal that in this video. Like I said, if you follow me on Twitter, you will have seen it, but if not, then it'll be newer to you. And then while trying to hide them from myself, I did end up revealing a couple of them on accident, but for the most part, I really haven't seen a lot of these, so a lot of them are going to be a surprise to me, so that's kind of what I'm happy about. As far as my friends' cards, we did see these, so I'll kind of quickly go through these. There's some beautiful cards in here, so to start off with the Pikachu from Cosmic Eclipse, the character rare. Very beautiful card. I told him on this one, I didn't think I was going to get a 10 because the corner, if you could see there, is weirdly cut, and I was like, dude, if you send this off, you're not going to get a 10 on it. I'm pretty confident in that, and he's like, just send it, we'll see what happens. And yeah, it did in fact get a 9, so still not a bad grade, but yeah, that corner is looking a little rough, so it is what it is. I told him, but he wanted to go for it. It wasn't too expensive to send these out, because when we send them out, it's like $19 a card with PSA, so it's really not too bad, but yeah, no, it's still a really nice card. So next up, we have a Japanese card here. We have the Yu Nagaba. Why can't I flip this over? The Yu Nagaba Pikachu. So the first Yu Nagaba card that we've seen, this was released quite a while back, but it's still a very awesome card. Of course, now we have all the evolutions, so a lot more to get for the Yu Nagaba set, but still a very nice card. And on this one, he ended up getting a PSA 10, so not bad at all. It's a very lovely card, so I don't know if he plans on collecting the rest of them. I kind of forgot to ask him about that when he sent this off. Next up, what do we have here? I kind of forget. Oh, right, the Dragonite V-Star from Pokemon Go. It's a very nice card. This was, I think this was a popular card for a little bit when it came to collecting the Pokemon Go and the value of Pokemon Go. Of course, not many valuable cards in there, not many cards at all, as a matter of fact. And I think the Mewtwo V-Star or the Mewtwo V-Altar are a couple of the more expensive cards there, but Dragonite V-Star, I believe, was up there for a bit. So still a very nice card, though, and he got a 10 on this one. A very nice card to add to the collection, for sure. And then last but not least, we have a very pretty card here. It is the Vileplume GX Rainbow Rare from Cosmic Eclipse. I think I had sent out one initially quite a while back. It was either my last submission or the one before, and I believe it was the regular version of this, but the rainbow one looks very nice and very clean. Either version you get, I think, is very pretty, but yeah, I love the rainbow look on this. And on this one, he fortunately was able to get a 10, so very, very beautiful card to add to the collection. Yeah, it's a very, very pretty card overall, so very nice. I know he was happy about that for sure. So the next 4 cards are all non-Pokemon cards, so I'll kind of speed through them a little quickly, but just want to talk about them for a brief moment. So we have this one here. It's a 79 out of 99 Antoine Griezmann. This is from the Panini Prism 2022 World Cup box. I don't open retail sports up much anymore just because I know that they're really not that great, but I thought this one was a cool box to open, and I was able to pull this card, and at 79 out of 99, I thought that was pretty cool, so sent it off to get graded. And this one, actually, it ended up getting a 9, so I was pretty happy about that. Again, I only have like one other sports card, and it's like a one that's numbered out of 50. It's a Jason Tatum card that I pulled a while back. So I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, from time to time I'll open sports cards, but it's rare because I'd rather, get something good, and I know those are going to be in the more expensive boxes. Don't buy expensive boxes that often, so yeah, but this one, the fact I got that lucky, I decided to send it off and get graded, so that's kind of why I threw that in there. Next up, for you Weiss Schwartz fans, or fans of the series that these cards come from, this first one is from Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is one of my favorite series, by the way. That's why I absolutely had to buy the box for this set and had to send this card out when I pulled it, because it's absolutely awesome. It's not the most valuable card, but again, still an absolutely lovely card. I love this one a lot. I love having just Aang there as the focus with the stamp there on the side. Looks absolutely sick. and we got a PSA 10 on that, so I was very, very happy to see that. Now, I haven't watched the more recent series when it came to Sword Art, so I'm not too familiar with this character, but it is still a cool card nonetheless. I thought, you know, she looked really cool, so I was like, let me send this off to get graded, and yeah, managed to get another 10, so still doing very well on White Shorts cards. And last but not least, our last White Shorts card, this one now was a very, very sick card I had to send out. If you guys know Sword Art, I mean, I think this picture looks really, really awesome. You got Asuna there in the front with the castle, Aincrad in the back. I just had to send this out. So this one, thankfully, also got a 10. So we did really well with the White Shorts cards, 3 10s. This one and the Aang card, like I was really hoping to get 10s. I'm really glad they did so. But now on to the Pokemon stuff. So first off, we have Charizard EX. Now this one was one I did show off on my Twitter as well, like I mentioned. So this one you guys will have seen the grade on there if you have. If not, this will be new to you. But for an old card that I've had since I've pulled it, we managed to get a PSA 10, so I'm very, very happy with that. Honestly, I could not believe when this got a 10. I mean, it looked like in such great condition, but I was like, of course, there's got to be something that I'm missing maybe, or I don't know, something on the surface or whatever. Like, I try and look at my cards pretty well, but sometimes I'll miss some stuff. But like this, I could not believe it got a 10, so I was really happy. Because it's an XY29 promo, so it's pretty old promo there. Yeah, very awesome card. I do have a Mega Charizard EX as well that I may end up sending, so we'll see. But I definitely had to send this one off, and so happy that it came back at 10. Moving on, let's see what else we got. Charmander. Now, this one I haven't seen. This is the Charmander Pokemon Stamp promo from Obsidian Flames, the Pokemon Center ETBs. And I'm trying to get all PSA 10 Pokemon Center stamped cards. Haven't been doing the greatest lately, like we just haven't had good luck, but hopefully it will change around this one. I think we have 1 or 2 more as well, so we'll see. But oh, come on, PSA 9, really? That's unfortunate. I was really hoping we can get a 10 on that because it looked clean, but I haven't really opened up many Pokemon Center ETBs in general, so when I open up Pokemon Center ETBs, I really don't open up too many copies of one set. Depending on the set, like 151, I opened up 4 of them, but with most sets, I only open up 1 because I get 2 boxes, 1 to open, 1 to keep sealed. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I really have another copy, unless I did open up a second box I'm unaware of, but I'm pretty sure I only had 1. I'll have to take a look and see, but yeah, if anything, usually when I send these off anyways, I send my best copy, and if this didn't get a 10, I don't think the other ones would either anyways, so it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I am looking to maybe give some slabs away as well, so if we have anything like this, I may end up giving this one away, who knows. Go ahead and follow my Twitter down in the description, though, if you guys do want to try and enter in some giveaways, so I will be giving away a slab or 2 here, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. But very, very nice slab there. Moving on, what do we have here? Tate and Liza, this one's a pretty special card. We got this from Pokemon over on Twitter, who's an absolutely amazing person. She's a great friend, and yeah, she hooked us up with this card. And yeah, hoping we can add this to our full art PSA 10 collection. So let's see what we got. Oh, that's unfortunate. Another 9. Yeah, this is kind of the main collection that I have. For those of you guys who don't know, I love my full art trainers. I love trying to get them all in PSA 10. So that's kind of a big goal of mine. Along now with the, you know, Pokemon Center stamped promos. But yeah, unfortunately, we got an 9 on this, so it is what it is, though. I may end up holding on to this just because, I don't know, when I get certain cards from certain people, like I do, you know, tend to value them a bit more personally just because of who it came from, which, by the way, actually, I do have one quick cutaway I have to make. So I do have a couple of other slabs to show off. This first one is one that I did actually send off to PSA to get regraded, because if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I ended up buying a slab on eBay that unfortunately it came in and it was cracked. We ended up being able to figure it out with the seller. It gave me a partial refund, all this stuff, and I ended up sending it off to get regraded. Thankfully, it got back the grade that it had, which was a PSA 10, and that is this card here, Malo and Lana Tag Team. Very awesome trainer. I really don't buy too many PSA 10 trainers online much, because especially the prices are kind of crazy, and it's hard to value them sometimes, especially when there's not many on the market. But yeah, I was very happy this was able to get a 10, so that was really awesome. So the second slab, though, is one that I value a lot more, not because of its value or anything, but because of how I got it and who I got it from. So this one I got from Pokegirl Lauren over on Twitter. I thank her so much for this. She hooked me up with a PSA 10 Professor Kukui. So, you know, big shout outs to her. Thank you so much for sending me this card. I really, really appreciate it. This card is going to be in my collection forever. So, you know, I'm happy to have this card from her to be a part of my collection. So I very much appreciate that. She's an amazing person. If you guys don't follow her or Pokemon on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. They are great people. But yeah, thank you so much, Lauren, for this, and I will definitely be holding on to this. But yeah, I just had to show those off just because, I mean, that's just how I am. I'm an appreciative person, so when I get stuff like that, I definitely have to do that. But yeah, anyways, back to our slabs here. So next one up, we do have a Nidoqueen. This was from my guy David, who always has some amazing fire over on Twitter. Another great person on Twitter for great cards to buy if you're looking, or to get good cards to get graded, anything like that. Like, he is great, and he has some banger cards. But this one I bought as well, a Nidoqueen. I know this isn't in the greatest condition, so I'm not expecting much. It does have a swirl, though, which is pretty nice. But let's see what we got on this one. A PSA 8, I mean, I'll take that for sure. I think it is in good condition, like I believe so. It's just I know it was not in PSA 10 condition. Was hoping for potentially a 9, but in an 8, I'll take that for sure too. Yeah, very, very sick card. I don't do many vintage cards. I don't know what caught my eye on this one, but I just had to get it, so pretty nice. Okay, what do we got next here? Ditto V, kind of a random one that I sent out because was hoping to just kind of send out a few cards to hopefully, if I can get them good grades, that I can just resell them to try and put towards my full art trainer collection. So let's see what we got on this one. Actually, should do it the other way. We got a PSA 10 on that, so very nice. I did have a Ditto V Max, but unfortunately it was not in great condition, so I didn't send that one out, but still, PSA 10 on Ditto V, I like it. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we got now. Jolteon from Brilliant Stars. Now, trainer galleries, I'm not too crazy about sending off to get graded, because a lot of times, at least in my experience with a lot of the pulls I've gotten, have been pretty rough when it comes to whitening and cut and everything like that. So getting PSA 10s in these has been kind of hard for me, or to find PSA 10 quality cards rather, so don't do it often, but sending this one off, I don't know what I'm expecting. It looked like it was in good condition though, so let's see what we got here. And we got a PSA 10. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm actually very, very surprised by that. That's kind of crazy. Unfortunately, I didn't have a Vaporeon or Flareon to send off with this, otherwise I would have, but yeah, PSA 10 on this one, I'll definitely take it though. Like I said, trainer gallery cards are a little rough sometimes, so I'm very happy to see that. That was unexpected, to be honest. Next up, what do we got? Lapras V. Ooh, this one's a pretty card. When I was looking through Shining Fates, you know, I saw the Ditto, I saw the Lapras V, thought it was a pretty nice card. Let's see what we got here. PSA 9. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, I kind of thought Lapras V along with the next card we'll see here. You know, I thought they were good cards to send off, but PSA 9, I mean, I'll take that. And the next one being, if you guys didn't already guess, Lapras VMAX, which is a very, very pretty card. I love this card a lot. I know this wasn't in the best condition though, so I'm not expecting it to be too much. Hopefully we can get a 9 on this also at least. Let's see what we got. And we got an 8. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, I know it was a little bit rough. I know the centering wasn't the greatest. I figured it wouldn't get a 9 though, or it wouldn't get an 8 at least, but it is what it is. So you know what, with that being said though, since we have these two, we'll go ahead and give these two away on Twitter for sure. So we may end up giving, like I said, 1 or 2 other slabs away. But for these two, I think we'll go ahead and give these away over on Twitter. So I'll have a link down in the description for a specific tweet to enter in the giveaway for these. So if you guys want to go ahead and be a part of that, definitely go ahead and click on that tweet and go ahead and do what you got to do if you guys want to win these 2 slabs. But all right, moving on. Don't have too many slabs left. Let's see what we got next up. Zamazenta V. Again, another random card while I was looking through my collections. Like, what can I send off? What looks pretty? What looks, you know, nice and appealing? And this one, I thought it looked really, really pretty. Like, I love the blue background on this. And Full Arts and Sword and Shield have been really, really good. So this one looked really nice. But let's see what we got here. Got a 10. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, it's a lovely card. I love the colors on it. Like, I just think they work all so well together. So very nice to see that we got a 10 on that. All right, what do we have here? Pikachu. This is like my 4th Pikachu, I think, from Crown Zenith. I think the first time when it first came out, when we sent off a bunch of Crown Zenith cards, we sent off like 3 of these. And I remember initially the value was insane when it came to this card before even the Crown Zenith official release. And people were trying to sell it for like hundreds of dollars. And I remember people weren't buying it because they're like, no way, it's not worth that much. And it's really not. It is a pretty card at the end of the day, but definitely not worth that value. But yeah, we got 2 in 10s and 1 in a 9. So I'm hoping here we can get a 10 as well. And yes, we do. There we go. Very nice. The reason I was really hoping for a 10 on this as well was because we did end up selling my other 10 that I had, but I really want to keep 1 copy in a PSA 10, so I'm happy this one did, so we're definitely holding on to this copy to keep in the collection for sure. I don't have too many non-full art trainers, but this is definitely one that I'm going to be keeping for a long time, so it's a very sick card. All right, and let's see what we got now. Suian Samurott V-Star. This is a very nice card. Big water Pokemon starter guy, so this one I definitely had to send off. Even though he is dark type, of course, but you know. Although I have not played Legends of Arceus either, so, yeah, like I do want to get around to it eventually, but I just haven't had the chance to, or when I wanted to, I didn't really feel like playing when it first came out, so I don't know, that's just me. But I know I've heard it's good, so I will hopefully get back to it at some point. But Suian Samurott V-Star, though, let's see what we got here. We got a 10 again. Let's go. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. A few 9s. We have an 8 or 2, but you know, getting quite a few 10s, so that is really nice. All right, a few more cards left. I think we have 5 cards left with this. Pikachu. Ooh, this is the Pokemon Center Stamp Pikachu from the Paldea of all DTBs. Do we have a good grade on this one? Again, Charmander wasn't able to get a 9, or wasn't able to get a 10, rather, got a 9. But can we get at least a 10 on this one? At least get one of these. Oh, no, that's unfortunate. PSA 9. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping at least one of them could have gotten a 10, but it is what it is. This is a very pretty card, so maybe this one will be one we give away as well. If you go ahead and follow on Twitter, you might see another slab or two I'll give away. So you guys will know about the Lapras one at least, but there may be another one or two that I'll be giving away. Just if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that. So maybe have your notifications on or be following so you can see when I tweet that. Got a bunch of nice cards in here that we can give away. So we shall see. Hisuian Zoroark V-Star, another beautiful card. I like this one a lot. Let's see what we got. PSA 9, okay. Still doing pretty decent. Of course, you can't always expect 10s, but, you know, this is still a nice card, so that's kind of why I sent it out along with the Samurott V-Star. All right, so we have 3 more cards left, and now that I think about it, I remember what cards we have left, so let's see what we got first. We have, Peonia to start us off with, so Rainbow Rare from Chilling Rain. Now, of course, I don't grade too many, or I really don't grade any Rainbow Rare trainers. I have graded a few in the past, but I don't really focus much on it because I'm just more focused on the regular Full Art Trainer set versus the Rainbow Rare ones. And there aren't, of course, too many Rainbow Rare ones because this was just a Sword and Shield era thing, but still I thought it was a pretty card, so I was like, you know what, let me send this off, see what I can get for a grade on this, and let's see what we got. And we got a 10, okay, let's go. PSA 10 Rainbow Trainer, very nice. Maybe this will get me to collect Rainbow Trainers, who knows, but I do like that a lot of the time you'll see that they'll have that nice, they'll have a nice pattern in the background depending on the trainer and everything, so that's a very nice thing to see there. Of course, you'll then just have like the rainbow glitter as well. So yeah, definitely though, I'm happy that they've started doing the illustration rare trainers instead of the rainbow ones. But still, rainbow ones weren't bad, so, you know, maybe I'll try and get a collection of these, at least maybe in just raw form and maybe not get those graded, who knows, but still, having this in a 10 is very nice, so happy with that. All right, 2 more cards left, and these are big hitters, so definitely be prepared for this. First off, we have Kahili, which is a very nice card. This one, by the way, was kind of interesting because I was actually looking for a PSA 10 trainer at the time, and Kahili had popped up on my radar, and I was like, oh, that looks like a really awesome card. And of course, there aren't too many on the market when it comes to the older trainers, so they were pretty expensive, but I didn't want to end up buying anything quite yet. And that's when David, not too long after that, actually posted this, and it looked so clean, and I was like, yo, I was just looking at this, I have to buy it. Bought it, and it looked really, really clean, so I'm really hoping this can get a 10, but let's see what we got. Come on. Oh, that's unfortunate. It got a 9? Man, and it looked so clean, too. I mean, I could see maybe the centering a little bit, but I don't know, like the back of it looks really clean, like very lovely corners, like the centering looks great. Like, I don't know. This one, I don't really do regrades. The only time I did was with the Malo and Lana because obviously it was cracked, but past that, I haven't really done regrades or thought of regrades before, but I may do one on this because it just looks so clean. So we'll have to see, but it's unfortunate because it really looks like a 10 to me, but yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Very nice card, so we'll have to see what happens with that. And last but not least, we have a very, very nice card coming up at the end. Reds Challenge. Ooh, I thought I almost revealed the grade there. Reds Challenge. This card was one, again, I saw it on Twitter, looked super clean, and it's really hard, again, to come by a lot of these cards that look so clean these days, but it just looked so good. I had to buy it, bought it, and sent it out to get graded, so really hoping this does well because this would be the first one out of the big 3 that I need, which would be this, Blues Tactics, and Green's Exploration. Wish I would have had all of them to send them off, but unfortunately I don't have good copies of the other 2, so when I saw this one and bought it, I was like, I just want to send it off and get it graded because I can't wait, so. But can we at least glitch it out at the end here with a great grade here? Give me a 10, please. The Gem Mint for Gem Mint. Yes, let's go. We got a PSA 10 Reds Challenge. So happy to see that. Another lovely PSA 10 Full Art Trainer to add to the collection. We are doing very well. And actually what I plan on doing as well is if you guys know of Pokemon.gg, the link will be down in the description for my user. So you guys can go ahead and add me on that. But I've been starting to keep track of my collection a lot more now that I have a little more time to try and enter that stuff in. So I've been doing that. But I will be doing a separate list for my PSA 10 collection as well. Now, I don't remember that if there are prices for graded cards on there. I'll have to look again and see. I don't believe there is though, but it'd still be nice to just have them there so you guys see essentially all the cards I have, and you guys will know in that collection will be all PSA 10. So very much looking forward to putting that collection together so you guys can see that. But also, yeah, like I said, just add me. I would love to see your guys' collections as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe I could do a video on it, who knows, but that is very nice. I'm so happy to see that that got a 10. So thank you guys so much for watching. Before I end up going though, a little bit of a sneak peek to what I am sending off for our next PSA submission. Of course, I'm sending off more cards than this, but these are kind of the few I've put together now. Figured it'd be kind of nice to show you guys really quickly what I have. So first off, we have a Miraidon EX from Scarlet and Violet base set. One card I was missing for a while. I was missing all the Miraidons actually, but this one was one I was really missing that when I bought it, I couldn't believe how good of condition it was, and I was like, you know what, let me send this off to get graded. So that is one card there. We have, of course, our Pokemon stamped promos from our recent set, Paradox Rift. So we have Iron Bundle, as well as Screamtail, so a couple of very nice cards there. And another beautiful card from Paradox Rift, one that I saw online, Mela. Somebody was selling that, and I saw the price of it as well. I know the price of it initially, I think, was super high, and it ended up dropping pretty significantly. So to see it at the price it was, and of course to see the quality of it, I was like, yo, let me buy it right now. I need to. It looks great. So I hopped on that and immediately bought it. So that'll be a nice one to send off. And then thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Got a lot of great grades with a lot of great cards. And like I mentioned before, you can win a couple of those cards, the Lapras V and VMAX. If you guys want to go ahead and enter the giveaway on that, the link will be down in the description for that specific tweet. And then if you want to go ahead and follow me as well for when I end up giving away another slab or two out of this submission that we just had, definitely go ahead and do so because I will be doing that as well. But yeah, and again, thank you so much to the people that I mentioned in this video, Pokemama and Pokegirl Lauren. Amazing people. Please go ahead and follow them. They are absolutely great people. And this is where I love the community. I love meeting amazing people like this. So thank you very much to them. Before I head out, we'll be showing you guys a teaser of a few cards that I will be sending off in my next submission. So I don't have all the cards that I want to send off yet put together, but I do have a few, and these are some big hits. So first off, we have Miraidon EX from Scarlet and Violet base set. Absolutely amazing card. I was mainly getting this for my collection, but when I saw how clean it was, I'm like, I've got to try to get it graded, right? So that's what I'm doing. We're sending it off to get graded. Hopefully that'll be. Next up, we have, of course, a couple of our newest stamped promos from Paradox Rift. We have Iron Bundle, as well as Screamtail, so a couple of very nice ones there. Again, really don't open much when it comes to the Pokemon Center ETBs. I just open one and I keep one sealed, so hoping these are good enough copies to be able to get 10s. They look really clean, so Paradox Rift for me has been pretty good for the most part, so I'm really hoping these can get 10s and help boost up our Pokemon Center stamped promo collection there. And then to help boost up our full art trainer collection, we have Mela, which it is a special illustration rare, but a trainer nonetheless. So definitely want to try and get that sent off to get graded. And again, very clean copy, so hoping that can get a 10 as well. And a classic full art trainer, we have Mina, which this one I actually got from a local, surprisingly. It was my first locals for the Paradox Rift pre-release, and a guy was there with his binder. He had a lot of amazing cards, and you know, he had this card. I'm like, can I see that real quick? I saw how clean it was. I'm like, yo, I'm buying it right now. So very happy to have that and really hoping they can get a 10. And last but not least, the biggest hitter out of these few cards that we have right now, probably will be the biggest hitter out of my submission up till now, is this Pikachu with Gray Felt Hat, the Pikachu Van Gogh promo. This is the last one I had because I ended up giving the others away, and it looks really, really good. So I'm hoping this will get a 10 because that would be huge for me, and I would definitely keep that in my collection forever. But yeah, we'll just have to see. But that's going to be the biggest one that I'm hoping for sure. But anyways, guys, that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.